Our tracks feature is really cool because you'll get to program for different groups of people at your gym. For example, you can see by our plan calendar here that we have 4 different tracks. The first one, CrossFit Kinnick WODs, is just our basic daily WOD, a workout of the day. That's for the generic member. But then we also have people a little bit more competitive minded, and for that we've set up a competitor's track to offer extra work, tougher workouts, that sort of thing. For those a little on the weak side that we're looking to get stronger, we have a strength track that we can plan for. And also we have an ADP athletic development track that is geared more towards that is for our college and high school athletes. The whole point of the tracks is that you can plan a workout specifically for that track. Only the members in the track will be able to see the workout that has been planned for it. So if you take a look at our calendar here, you can kind of see the color coding matching up with the given track over here. For example, we have competitor red represented here on Tuesday and Friday. So the competitors will come in and either hit that one or hit that one in addition to the regular CrossFit Kinnick blue workout of the day. If I go to the whiteboard page, you'll be able to see those colors also represented on the whiteboard calendar here. I can see all of these tracks because I am part of these tracks. So, the blue one here represents my own personal track. Those are workouts that I log completely independent of anything that CrossFit Kinnick logs for or plans for me. But you can see the red representing my CrossFit Kinnick WODs for that day, the orange, the competitor stuff, and the yellow, or the orangish yellow here, the strength stuff. If I'm not part of that track, this is how it would appear if I weren't in the strength track or if I weren't in the competitor's track. So I would log in and only see my personal stuff and the CrossFit Kinnick WODs stuff. So this is a great way to kind of program for separate groups of people, separate individuals, and not having to display the additional stuff to everybody at the gym by default. If I go back to the plan page here, another important reason for setting up tracks and having tracks in the first place is you'll also be able to analyze each of those tracks separately. So right now I'm set to the CrossFit Kinnick WODs track. If I scroll on down and I hit the characteristics filter, it's going to pull up a bunch of information specifically pertaining to the WODs that I've planned for that track. So you'll get to see if there are any biases, any weaknesses, any holes, any strengths, that sort of stuff. If I were to come up and switch the track to the competitors, as it loads here and switches over to competitor mode, I can then also scroll back down, click on that same characteristics filter, and I get a completely separate list of characteristics specifically pertaining to the workouts that we've planned for that competitor track. So you'll be able to analyze each track separately to see if you've got any holes in there, or if you actually specifically want to be biasing some sort of attribute. So for the strength track, we should probably be biasing a little bit heavier load than, say, our regular CrossFit Kinnick track. And the last thing tracks are important for are individuals. So if you're looking to program for an individual member of your gym, every member is already set up with their own personal track. I simply have to come up here and click on CrossFit Kinnick and change that over to any member that I'm looking to plan for personally. So if I want to click on Doug Alvey here, I can click on Doug, and it'll set me up with Doug's personal track here. So now I'm already set as his personal track, Doug Alvey here. So now if I just go through the same planning process, those WODs will only show on Doug's whiteboard when he logs in.